to Sin Studio. I'm Sin, and I'm an artist and illustrator, and today we're going to talk about what to do to promote your art, mostly so that it sells in the end. And this is a question that a lot of people have, and I see on Quora, I see in Facebook group, I see everywhere, is what should I do to promote myself or promote my art so that it sells? And when you Google it and look online, you get the usual, well, use the hashtags and take quality picture, blah blah blah. You see those a lot, and yeah, everybody is doing this. That's the problem, you know. It's not like you're going to be the only one to take the perfect picture or use the perfect hashtags and have the unique selling line, the selling point. In the end, it doesn't matter how good your pictures are if you do not promote yourself as an artist. You're not going to go anywhere. It's a tip that not a lot of people are willing to tell you, but in the end, when you're an artist or an illustrator or any creative, you have to put yourself on the line. It's not like what you create is so genuinely unique and wonderful that you don't need to associate your name with it or put your face on it, and that it's going to sell itself out without you doing the work. No. If you want to really sell your art and get it out there, people need to be able to relate to you, the artist. This means that your story is probably as important as the art you sell. Your face, your daily life is as important as the art you sell. People are interested in do's, and if you go on Instagram nowadays, you will see thousands of artists, and especially those that sell on Redbubble and Society6. They just put the picture of their products on their Instagram page and just wait for the sales to roll in, and you don't know anything about these people, these wonderful people that created the art. Or it's like, yeah, hey, here's my mug, it's on sale, buy it. The problem is that when you just click on this hashtag like Society6 artist or creative life or whatever the hashtag you use, where most of this art ends on, you're going to see the same boring mug 1,000 times. If you really want to get the extra mile and promote your art, you have to be willing to do something that the others are not doing. And there are a number of successful artists out there. They are there, and they all have been at it for a long time. First of all, it takes time, but what they are doing that most people are not willing to do because they're chasing the money before everything else, is that they're putting their face out there. Nobody will buy your art just because it's pretty. I mean, some of them will, but in the end, you want to have that connection with whoever creates, right? And this is what makes you special. And when you start as an artist, I urge you to just spread the word around you, because the first sales are going to occur in your close social circle. It's going to be your family and friends, and your wider circle, like your acquaintance, and these are going to be the ones that are going to spread the word about you. So focus on building that audience first and foremost, all the while showing what you're up to. So that means that show them work in progress of your artwork on your social media. Show them what you're up to. Just whenever somebody says something like, oh, what do you do in life? Like, oh, you know, I have a hobby and I'm painting something and making a bit of money. No, no. Okay, it's good to have a hobby. It's good, but if you're selling it, it's your job, and you need to just stand tall and say, hey, I'm an artist and illustrator and I'm selling my art on websites like Etsy, Society6, Redbubble, and yeah, I also do a few sales here and there in fairs, and just do it. Just showcase who you are. There is nothing you should be ashamed of saying you're an artist. Because if you cannot say confidently, hey, I am an artist and I create art and I make a living from that, if you're not the one who believes it first, nobody around yourself is going to believe it too. So if you look at all the successful artists, they have that air of confidence about themselves, and they are not shy about saying, this is who I am, here's what I do, and that's my story. It's not like, hey, look at the cool art I have made, and you should totally buy that because it's super pretty and beautiful and nobody else is doing it. Because the chances is that somebody else is actually doing it in a different version, I'll get to that, but I don't think there is one single piece of art that is unique out there, so unique that nobody else will do it. I think one of my most popular artwork is that rickshaw, and I'd like to think it's unique, but if you look around on most of these websites, you will still find a few that are painting and designing rickshaws as well. That's probably not a saturated niche, that I'll give you that, but there are others. Now, what makes mine unique is that I thought about it while I was stuck in traffic in a rickshaw here in Mumbai, and it was a boring, depressing sight of black and yellow rickshaws and fumes and honking and dirt. And I was like, oh wow, that traffic jam would be so much prettier if all those rickshaws were pink. And I was like, hey, wait a second, maybe I should paint a pink rickshaw. And that's what I did. And I put my heart into that. And that is the story of that art piece. And whenever people ask me about it, I actually tell them this exact story, because that is what makes it genuine, and what makes me as an artist genuine as well, is that I painted something that I believed into, and I can explain in a very genuine voice to the others around. And I think that even if it's not said in words all the time, I think people feel that. So just focus on being genuinely you. Do not worry about making a lot of sale at once. It's not going to happen. It's taking years. But slowly and slowly you will gain the traction and the following that will bring more of them. And that is what you should focus on. Of course, the beautiful pictures, the perfect hashtags, the keywords and everything is important, but in the end, what is going to make you stand out from the crowd is who you are. And that is the part that people don't tell you, but when you're an artist, an entrepreneur, you're the only one, you're right here, you're the only one on the line. Nobody is going to do the job for you, and you have to owe up to it. And you have to stand tall and just do it, and be your own brand ambassador. That is very important. So, we're reaching the 10 minutes line, and I don't want to keep them all as long as the previous video, so I'm going to call it quit for today. I'm still waiting for tripods to come. So hopefully next week I'll just take you on a little work in progress, or maybe walk to my bullet journal or something. It really depends when Amazon is going to deliver that thing. And meanwhile, just please follow me on Instagram, read my blog, and if you can, just follow me on Patreon as well. I'm putting all the links below in the description. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.